Hey guys. Sounds like it. Oh, I said daily collective reading, but I can't always do it every day. So I don't like making promises. Ooh. I was just literally about to say, like, oh, what does Spirit have for you today? And yeah. So it looks as though your hard work's going to pay off. Yay. Yeah, I just, ugh. So I've got 7 of Pentacles here. And I always think, like, with the look on his face, it's like he's put in all of this effort, all of this hard work, and he's just stood there like, but you know, it's with a long-term view in mind. It's something that I keep getting told is patience. What else? Spirit team. But yeah, like, you have persevered, and what you're going to get out of it is sustainable results, right? Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. Right. Okay, so I can see that this delay that you've been having has been causing a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, a lot of mental health issues, because it is that, I'm pretty sure we did a very, very similar reading the other day, of how when you're consistently just putting in the hard work and not seeing any, like, anything coming out of it, it's just causing despair. Oof, wow. Yeah. There's definitely, like, a lot of loss here, a lot of disappointment, almost feeling like what's the point? It's got a very defeated attitude to it, you know? It's been sleepless nights and hard work and no return on your investments, and just feeling very abandoned. Very abandoned by spirit, by source, by God, by whatever. Ooh. And I feel like with the Hierophant, you've really been trying, like, you've really, really been doing everything. You know, you've been listening to your guides, you've been listening to spirit, you've been listening to the higher powers that are around you, and it's just not. And so now you start thinking, looking at all the work that you've done and all of the things that are going on, and you're wondering why. What am I doing wrong? What have I missed? What have I forgotten? What more could I possibly have to do? And I would assume that it's absolutely creating some bitterness and some feeling, some want to kind of withdraw from everything. But I feel also with the Hierophant, like, you can trust in your guides, okay? Something to note is that energy, when things are coming into your life, they are created energetically before they come into the physical, and so just keep looking out for those signs, right, that are telling you that you're on the right path. High Priestess, absolutely. Trust your intuition. You have very, very sacred access to very sacred knowledge through your intuition, okay? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're wondering what your intuition is, intuition don't argue. If it's arguing with you, it's not your intuition, okay? Bear that in mind. But, ooh, oh, Queen of Cups too. Wow. Yeah, no, I understand the frustration a lot more now. I understand the frustration a lot more. With the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, like, you're very intuitive. Maybe you have been listening to intuition and you're still wondering why the long-term view is not coming through. I always find it really interesting with the Queen of Cups, just kind of how intently she's looking at this, you know? She almost has like a look on her face of being puzzled, you know, like she's really trying to figure it out. And I think that is likely where you're at, you know. It's like, you're like, oh, well, I'm following my guides, I'm listening to my intuition, I've put in the work, and like, but I just keep getting disappointed, yeah? And it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But, whoop! It's been a little while since I've had something throw itself out the card deck like that. Well, at least on these readings. My own, they throw it all over the place. I think they do it just for laugh, you know. Like, oh, go get it over there. And so, okay, so the one that flew out, although I do have another couple cards here. Interesting. I got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was saying. It's this kind of... I'm going to leave that to the side for a second, because there might be a bit more to that, I think. I'll have some clarity on that, because at the moment I'm thinking, I'm trying to me, it's just backing up the argument that, you know, there's a fear of being betrayed here, and that's giving you a lot of anxiety. Like, you'll put in all of the fruits of your labour, and you'll listen to your intuition, and you'll follow your emotional self, and you'll do everything like that, but there's still that fear of betrayal or deception, right? That's going to happen to you again, because that's all that seems to keep happening to you. Am I right? No matter what you do, it just seems to get worse. But we've got the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So as I say, I'll ask for some more clarity on this in a minute, because I'd like to know a bit more about that. But with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, like, there's some real fast movement. Like, fast. I suspect, yeah, it's that thing of like, it feels like it's been inchworming, you know, like, looking at your life now, you can't deny that there are things that have happened, right? You can't deny that Spirit has shown themselves in your life, right? They 100% have. Have some more clarity on the Seven of Swords, please. But yeah, it's been very inchworming, been very slow. Lots and lots of slow effort and tests and this and that and the other. And it's just like, oh my God, when is it enough, right? When is it enough? But with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, I can't help but thinking, like, it's really going to, like, take you by surprise. It's just going to go, like, right in life. Okay, so we've got the Strength card. So I was asking for clarity. I feel like there's another one to come here, so give me a second. Okay. Excuse me while I wait for Spirit to pick their card. Let's talk about slow. But, you know, from what I'm getting so far, with the Seven of Swords, it's that fear of betrayal. Even so much as sometimes, like, you can start to see things improving in your life, but it's like that. Am I being deceived, though? Am I being tested? Is the trickery afoot? But you're being asked with the Strength card to have courage, to trust, right? To trust that you do have the inner wisdom, that your intuition is on point, and that you have the tools that you need in order to get through this. To know that the seeds that you've planted are coming in, and they're coming in real fast, right? So you are so strong, and I know you don't want to hear that. I know you are sick to the back teeth of being told that you're strong, right? Because everyone talks about it like it's a badge of honor, and it's like, no, because in order to be strong, you have to have gone through some nasty stuff, right? And I know you don't want to hear that, but strength is 100% one of your gifts. And it's to be confident and courageous in knowledge that, like, yes, you have been deceived before. And yes, you have been deceived before. You have been betrayed. But you have so much courage that even if things bad were to happen, you would get through them. But I get also, like, yeah, interesting. But even saying that, these are, yeah, so we've got the Devil reversed and the Eight of Swords. I was like, is it the... So you're being called to let go of your limiting beliefs, right? Let go of limiting beliefs, because what the limiting beliefs are doing is creating this mental cage. But you see, the bonds are loose. The cage, it's not a cage. It's not. But this is what you're being called to release, okay? Your limiting beliefs. And you do that through, the Devil reversed also talks about exploring your darker thoughts. Sorry, I didn't give them any modesty. But you need to explore sort of those dark thoughts, those feelings of betrayal, right? Those feelings that you're going to get betrayed again. Figure out where it came from, right? Because a lot of healing comes through that. I've recently come to realise that, like, as a child, I didn't really have anyone, no one had my back, right? And that has created this version of me who struggles to trust, right? And always hyper aware, always waiting for somebody to betray you, always waiting for someone to stab you back in the back again. We gotta learn to trust people. At least, at the very least. I've seen the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck twice now, so although we're not quite at that point, the wheel is starting to turn in your favour, right? Let's get in there. Whoop. King of Swords. Yeah, you're getting mental clarity, okay? But something to be said is that you are a very honest and truthful person, and that's why you keep being honest and truthful. Like, it's only a matter of time until you pull in everything else that you need, right? Just keep being honest with yourself and keep being honest with people around you and keep being truthful. But Temperance as well. So I'm going to say something you don't want to hear right now. And I know you don't. Four of Cups at the bottom, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear Spirit saying to you, hey, mental clarity is coming. And be patient, right? Because you're balancing out. And that's what it is. Like, you're balancing out. Everything's balancing for you. You're moving into an era of harmony. And it is coming. But I know, like, you're being told to be patient. You're like, I've kind of already been patient, like, more than enough. Like, I've had more patience than anyone else that I know of, and you're asking me to be patient again. And Papa is saying, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but it takes a while to kind of, like, get all the ducks in the row, So Any last advice for my beautiful collective here who really have been going through it? Oh, nice. Nice. Well, so nice. Like, I'm happy with this. Any last advice, Papa? Just in case you've been doing, I call God Papa. That's my name for him. Healing some masculine wounds. And then just oh, nice. I feel like there's one more. They're going to make me work for it, because they always do. Because we're all very funny upstairs. I like it. I like the banter of it, right? You know, they're funny. I don't know about other people, but my spirit team are really funny. And they love to have a little joke with me from time to time. Oh, come on, then. Thank you. So we've got, I love when we say this, but it does make me feel good. You've got 10 of Swords, and you've got the 5 of Swords. We've also got Judgment. So the reason that I was happy to see these, although they're not the most happy looking cards, 10s are always the end of a cycle, okay? So you are completing this cycle, right? There has been a lot of conflict, okay? But you see, with the 5 of Swords, I always notice this person looking very satisfied as everyone else walks away. And I can't help but feel like I look at it and I just feel like it's kind of like that. Yeah, right, I battled it out and I'm still standing. But in this instance, it is the conflict and the disagreements and all of the things, all the betrayals that you, like, the betrayal that you fear, it's over, okay? It's over. You learned the lessons you needed to, right? And so now it's just a matter of letting go of your limiting belief systems, letting go of any part of you that feels like you are not worthy of the best of things. Because I'm here to tell you right now, you 100% are worthy of the best of things. I can see from these cards you've been through really, really tough things, but it's for a reason, okay? And I know you don't, that's hard to hear. It's not the most pleasant thing in the world, but it is coming to an end, okay? And it's time for judgment, a new phase, an awakening. And just for a little side note, just to give you a little bit of joy, they're coming for those who harmed you, okay? They're coming for them. Judgment is upon everyone. And your insistence on being nurturing and loving and compassionate and your Queen of Cups energy, that's what's going to mean that you finally do start to win. Okay? I know it's hard, but please do keep going. I have faith in you. The universe has faith in you. It's time for you to have some faith in yourself, okay, my love? Take it easy.